So like I was saying on my other video like 3 seconds ago, this game is the most recent game that actually excites me, because as you guys should know, I probably have mentioned it in my past vlogs that I do like Western times. Doesn't mean I'm not going to prefer it over cowboy times, but I mean, like basketball or stuff. But if you guys want to ask me what's my favorite era, it would be the Western. Because I do like pirates, but you know, Western is way better. Because I like the gunslinging, I like the cowboy stuff, I like ranching. I like that stuff, the Western theme. Now let's go and start Old Friends. This is the shootout one, because like I said, I played this game before, the first chapter before I actually started streaming it. So guys, this mission and the next mission, the mission before the last mission of chapter 1, will be all for today.
I thought you liked action. A couple of days on the lam, you lot have all turned yellow. Apart from you, of course. Shut up, Michael. I ain't never seen so many long faces. I guess folks miss them. I fell, but when I fall, I don't want no fuss.
When you fall, there'll be a party.
Probably. Funny, huh? Sure.
Damn.
I don't feel like being
Is that Bill?
by the likes of you two.
The one that just got punched? I think that was Bill.
You fools punching each other when Colm O'Driscoll's needing punching hard. You want to sit around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do. Come on.
You sure
Smoking a cigarette.
Yes.
Folks been through a lot recently. We hardly back on our feet yet.
The last thing we need is to get bushwhacked by Colm O'Driscoll. Let's go.
I know you hate him, Dutch.
He's here for us.
I doubt that.
Nope, you're just doubting me.
I would never doubt you, Dutch. You always said revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
This is the right call, Arthur. Take this. And this is about more than revenge for
A
business.
rifle. Ooh.
Long ago, they were talking about trains and detonators here. Colm always had good information. Come on.
You think now is the right time to hit a train?
Now you might fancy living on deer piss and rabbit shit. I'm getting too old for that life. Mr. Matthews, Mr. Smith, Mr. Pearson, would you please look after the place? There are O'Driscolls about. Yeah!
His voice cracked, bro. There are O'Driscolls about.
Southwest, right, Arthur? Yeah. He said follow the main trail southwest. They're camped near some lake.
Okay, let's go find these bastards before they find us and rob this store they're planning.
That's the music for Undead. The Undead Nightmare music, bro.
What's that? Tracks. Horses, quite a few of them. As far as I can tell, the only fools out here are us and them. They must be this way. You good, Dutch? Of course. Listen, I know you don't think much of my ideas recently, but this is the right move. Okay. You know I got your back. I learned a long time ago that you hit
For real.
Colm O'Driscoll. Wait for him, and people you love will die. This feud between you and him needs to be put to rest, one way or another. It will be. Some things I can forgive, others I can't forget. What he did to Annabelle, I can't do neither. You killed his brother, Dutch. Yes, I did. And I hope the bastards will be reunited soon enough. That's how this will end. Damn right, boss. See
Look at that smoke.
Let's cut up here and take a look. They said it was near the lake, so we must be close.
Stamina, bro. My stamina's hurting.
Hold up here. All right, gentlemen. This is it.
Is it now?
Goddamn ready.
Ready, Dutch.
Good. Now, Mr. Morgan and I, we're gonna head up here a little, see if we can't get a sense of the layout of the camp. Mr. Williamson, Mr. Bell, you two take up a hidden position just outside the camp. Mr. Summers, Mr. Escuela, you two hold position here. Let's go.
Let's go. With Dutch. The man. The goggles. That's what's up.
There they are.
That's definitely them. Home?
I think so.
Yeah, that's him.
Who's he talking to? He don't seem very happy.
No.
This seems like a sniper rifle, you know what I mean?
They leaving?
Seem to be. Should we go get him?
No. Colin can wait. Best to get some of them out of there. And much less fun to rob him and his score if he never finds out about it. All right, let's go pay our old friends a visit.
That's why it's called old friends.
Don't forget to grab that rifle from your horse.
I won't, boss. I won't.
You two, get up there and keep us covered.
Sure thing.
And go.
Good. Come on, let's go. We'll circle around the far
Before I
side
played
and go
this,
down
bro,
that way, same as
I
Mike
swear to
did.
God, I lost my hat,
Like you said,
and I never
we're
got my
in a
hat back.
luxury we can't afford.
Yeah, just wasn't sure you agreed with me.
Arthur. Arthur, have you completely lost faith in me? Our needs right now are supplies, equipment, and a way out of here. Everything else, including Colm, can wait.
Okay.
There's enough of those bastards down there to deal with as it is. Now, come on.
Yeah? Hold on. Yeah? Was broadcasting and playing that one game that you got me. Yeah. You're like, I came out and I was going to, because I was broadcasting before Grandma came out there. Well, told me to come out there. Is that okay if I put you on speakerphone while I do while I'm talking to you and also broadcasting and complete the mission? All right. Alright, well, can you tell Grandma Diane that maybe if it was okay to come down this weekend, because Aunt Rihanna is going to come down to the Springs this weekend, and she was wanting to come and spend time with me. So I was like, well, what if grandma comes down? And she was like, that'll be okay. And I was like, so all three of us can hang out. I was like, maybe even mom probably could, but I'm like, I don't know. She was like, that'll probably work. She just said that she can't make any promises because she's not all three of you. Well, she's not all the both of you. So, and she also. All right. That's the same time that You sure? I don't know. She said that she last seen me when I was like 6. I mean, not 6, when it was 6 years ago, so like, I don't know. She said that she came out that one year for Easter, remember? I think. I don't know. Yeah, she was. I think so. Because it was out on Ellicott, remember? Yeah. So, but is it alright if I put on speakerphone now? Alright. So I told Aunt Rihanna about that situation about how Aunt Jade and Uncle were putting the taser up to Chastity's face.
Uh-huh.
And she said that she wants me to go and report that to the police and open an investigation. So, because she said that's abuse, that's literally abuse, and she said that she can't believe her brother did that.
Yeah.
So what do I do? Do you want me to actually open up a thing? Because
well, if you open, I mean, it's the right thing to do, but at the same time, JR, if you open up an investigation, go to the police and all that, then you're putting yourself to where you're going to have to testify in court against them. Do you think you can handle doing a big old long court blown out thing?
Yeah. But how would that work? Would I need evidence?
Well, what would happen is that they would investigate, and if they found anything, they'd go further. But if not, then it would just be dropped.
All right.
But if they don't find anything, they could also get you for false reporting.
How? I would get arrested?
You could if they don't find evidence of it. It's considered false reporting.
All right. Well, is this enough evidence? Because I told Aunt Jade this. Aunt Rihanna this, and Aunt Rihanna said that she said that it wouldn't count because Chastity's considered retarded, and she doesn't know how to advocate for herself. But I think it's enough to go against her word, to go against Jade's and Uncle's word, because Chastity does know the difference of what pain is and what pain is not, and what hurts her and what doesn't hurt her.
Well, what does she say when it happens?
She says no, and then because the flashlight has a light on there, and so they either do one or two things. They turn on the light, and she gets quiet, and she says no, and then or they just turn on the taser to her face and light it off and stuff. And so whenever they can't find, I remember one time when they were out of battery, they're like, do you want the light? And she's like, no, and then that shut her up. So they just even threaten her and saying, do you want the light? Because that reminds her of the taser, and that reminds her of the sounds of it.
Oh my god, that's some fucked up shit.
So is that, and so if the police ask her out of Jade's and Uncle's sights if they want the light or if they want the taser, and Chastity has a bad reaction, is that enough evidence to be able to go?
It could be, but I don't know, JR. It all depends. It's such a touchy, weird situation. The best you can do is maybe call the hotline, the child abuse hotline.
All right.
And let them know. But you would have to know where they live.
I know where they live.
Or at least, okay.
That's why I was not going to tell. I don't know. I wish I would have tell you, but I don't know. I know.
I don't blame you, JR, for not telling me where Jade and Jeremy live, because you know I'll end up in prison.
Yeah. Well, that's why, I don't know. Like, I would, but not right now, because I'm streaming, and, like, I don't know. I don't want to give away any addresses, because...
Well, just watch yourself, okay? I don't want more shit added onto you, but at the same time, that's not right for them to be doing that.
Yeah, Aunt Rihanna said that because I want to become a police officer, she said that I need to start advocating for people right now, even though I can't do that and can't be a vigilante. Like, I can't do anything to actually be a police officer or I'll get in trouble. She said I can actually go and start reporting people and reporting stuff for doing stuff, and she's like, don't worry if I get called a snitch or a bitch for snitching and stuff. She said that just go ahead and do the right thing.
Well, when it comes to somebody being in danger, that's different than other crap.
Alright, well, honestly, like, I don't know. I don't know.
Did you get your homework and your uniform and everything done?
Yeah. I did that Friday because I have a class.
And what about a jacket?
What jacket?
And not just that blue or red freaking sweater.
Yeah. Okay, so...
black one or the brown one?
I haven't got that clean yet. It's getting cleaned right now because I'm doing my laundry right now. But what I did have, what was ready, prepared, was I had my sweater on, and I also had a windbreaker on, and that was good enough because I wasn't cold.
You need to wear an actual coat this week.
I won't.
I do not need your ass getting sick.
I won't.
Oh, hush. And when are you going to be able to come over and walk this dog?
I don't know, whenever Grandma wants me to or allows me to. I know this weekend I need to be able to go over to Mike's because it seems like whenever I have a chance to or whenever I need to, something always messes up because this weekend, like, I wanted to go over to Daniel's, but then I didn't, like, because I wanted to start streaming Red Dead Redemption and get this series over with, and I wanted to go over to Mike's and get my phone. But, you know, I wanted to spend time with Daniel, too, because, like, I haven't spent time with him. So, but also, Daniel needed me to go and move some stuff. And I also this weekend I got to talk to our colonel from the Air Force, because Daniel's, Rachel's sister, her husband, he's a Air Force colonel.
Oh, cool.
So, I got to talk to him, and he was all like, so... I think he actually has respect for me because I was moving stuff and he was all like, here, cadet, and I was like, thank you, and he's all like, even though you're in the Navy, we Air Force people still take care of the Navy people.
Aww.
And he was all like, I knew, because this is how I know that he was like giving me respect, because like Dane and Daniel were all like, I remember Dane asking a question like, is there a hardware store, because we were trying to open up we were trying to get a cabinet getting going and stuff, and I remember that. And after that, I remember, hold on, I was just playing. I remember that, his name is, I can't remember his full name, but I remember him, the colonel, was all like, yeah, I'm pretty sure, and he gave Dane attitude, but he also was talking to Daniel with attitude, and I'm like, wow. And then I was all like, wow, I must have gave respect, because whenever I talked to him, he wasn't talking to me like that. Mom, you there?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I got respect from Air Force.
Remember, sometime here soon we gotta go back out to the stars too.
Yes, I know. That's what I've been wanting. I was wanting to do that this week, but because it did seem like it was...
When do you go on Thanksgiving break too?
I think it's the 23rd. No, not the 23rd. Like the week before Thanksgiving. I'll let you know soon.
And have you heard anything about your pictures yet?
No.
Good God, it's taking them forever.
I'm working on my grades right now. Because I do have, I have 2 Fs, and I need to get them up. It's simple
And
grades.
what classes?
One is biology, which I just need to get it up. It's just I wasn't here because of that. And the other one is in math, which is skill checks, which they're easy. It's just I haven't done them because I wasn't in class because of trying to do some sped testing, because Jade's dumbass tried to get me trying to get me SSI by trying to get me an IEP, but that was the start of her little plan. And so when Fox Meadows, which is the school I was there, she got me onto an IEP, but out in Miami Yoder they took it off because I had no signs of autism and like disabilities, and so they took it off. And now in Harrison they just let it go too. And
No, you got an IEP meeting on the 15th, JR.
yeah, I know, but they've been doing testing on me.
They've been doing all the testing and stuff?
Yeah. So I've been missing.
I was told by Grandma that I'm supposed to go to that meeting.
Yeah, but I was trying to do some tests for the stuff, and like I never got a chance to do my. They're not tests, but they're like skill checks, and they give me grades and stuff. And like honestly,
And how are you going to do that? Because you need to have good grades, JR.
I have
you cannot get in the military.
I have every Tuesdays of tutoring. Every Tuesday's tutoring.
Okay.
So I can go after school and I can get those done, and then bingo, knock them out of the park, and then.
Remind Grandma about your tutoring so she don't freak out.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
This looks good. What do you think, Bill?
All right, JR. Mom is going to finish getting ready for work.
All right.
Come on.
And then we'll have to figure out a day that you can come over and at least meet this dog and see if he's going to let you walk his big ass.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. This is
This guy says you can have that fucking dog.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you later, or talk to you later.
Okay, you let me know what goes on with Auntie JRayPics and Grandma.
All right. I'll see you.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. Love you.
Love you too. On your game.
Huh?
It was on your game.
Yeah. So,
She said that about something about Grandma's wanting to still come down and still watch that movie with me, but she said that Grandma didn't say a time or a place. But I was all telling her, well, that's perfect, because can you tell Grandma maybe to come down this weekend, because my aunt Rihanna wants to come in the Springs this weekend and spend time with me, because she said she was going to do it anyways because she's got to get some stuff done in the Springs this weekend. And I was all like, well, why don't we call Grandma and see if Grandma can come down and maybe have a family type of reunion, because they haven't seen each other for like 6 years. And I haven't seen Aunt Rihanna in 6 years either.
yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Other than that, she was asking how I was doing, and I said I was doing good, and she was asking how my grades were, and I was like, I just need to get some up, because one is for testing, and then just tests, and the other one is to get that one grade up that one stupid ass kid brought me down because he was a late kid.
Yeah.
And it was partners with, but I told her other than that, it's just basic little tests. I just need to get it very done, and then bingo, I got A's. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Go about my business, and then pass school.
Yeah.
And she was like, all right. And then I was like, all right. And she asked me about my coat, and then I was all like, I didn't wear that big coat because it was still dirty, but I did wear my sweater and my icebreaker, and I said that was perfectly fine because I didn't feel any cold. And she's like, well, I need to wear that big coat. And I was like, I am. It's getting washed right now.
Are you washing it right now?
I think so. I think it was in the load.
Big coat with the other clothes?
I don't know. I think it was in the load. I don't
think it was.
But
But
if it's not,
it's 6 o'clock.
I know.
You know.
Mhm.
They got Ellen to bed at 6 o'clock.
I know.
And you have to be
I can
quiet down there.
I can get it tomorrow morning, because there are
Really?
still some dried,
Yeah.
and I can ask Dane to get them in.
It's time to get off and get
All right.
this is what needs to be done with that, okay?
All right.
of Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Mount back up. Let's keep moving. All right, let's get out of here. Crowd
Thank you
boys.
guys for
All
not
right.
freaking out.
Not a man down.
Good work, fellas.
Not bad.
No,
for
I don't
some
want someone else.
starving down and out.
See, my grandma is confused. I don't want someone else to do my job for me. I would be perfectly fine for going out there, and I would be perfectly quiet. Now, there's a reason, because, see, there's two stories to the house. There's the lower house, there's the there's the second story, which we are on top of. And I'm in there's the living room, the back room, and bingo, and I'm in the office right now, which is my game room currently. And my cousins, my cousin Dane, my cousin Christine, and my uncle, his name is Gary, my uncle Gary, he's my great uncle, and his family are living downstairs currently with, like, there's 12 dogs. And they're trained guard dogs. And so whenever I go down there, they go, woof, 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 wake up everybody. So that's why I said, well, because they know Dane. That's what I was trying to tell my grandma just then. Now, when did gaming become vlogging? I have no clue. But, you know, no, like I was going to say that I could have just have my cousin Dane go down there, switch it out very quickly and quietly. I don't want someone else to do my job, because I preferably not to do it, because I preferably want my stuff done by me, because I like my way. Now, because he lives down there, they know him, they know his scents way better than me, he can go down there without them barking. Duh. Or I can just do it in the morning. It's not that hard. That's what I was trying to tell her. Now, my mom was talking about me getting good grades and stuff and blah, 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 blah. And I usually talk to my mom on my phone. And she was also talking about a dog, because she has a husky type of Labrador. I think that's what it is. But it never gets played. It's laying in a box. And that's what her roommate does. It's in a box. And it's literally, not a box, in a crate. And that's literally what it does. And so she was all like, when are you able to come over and see if it likes me? And I was like, I don't know, whenever Grandma agrees to, whenever I come over there. Because it's up to her. Because she has a parent or something like that. But let's go and finish this. According to plans, I can only finish this right now. But, you know, let's finish this without any interruptions.
They can pummel us as hard as they like, but we will always get back up and fight. That's who we are. Outlaws for life, fellas. Wait until we have John, Matt, Charles, and Sean back riding with us, and I know, they will all be back.
Well, you didn't get Colm, but this hit'll hurt him a lot more than any bullet in the head.
Especially when we rob this train, too.
Yeah, I guess we'll see about that.
Oh, indeed we will.
You know, he'll come after us.
Oh, of course he will, just like all the rest. But we're gonna stay a step ahead of them. Make sure we always know where they are before
For
they
real.
know where we are. We allowed ourselves to get a step behind in Blackwater. That won't happen again. All right, dig in, fellas. Let's make some ground.
My mom was all like, you're streaming right now? And I'm like, yeah, you called at a bad timing. Like, could have called any other time. It's not your fault. But you could have called earlier or something like that. I don't know. Like, any other time. I'm streaming right now, Mom.
You see that fella? Wasn't he at the camp with Colm?
Leave him to me.
All right, we're heading back. Just bring him back alive.
Get the lasso.
Okay, you got it. Go. Leave me alone! Where are you going? No!
Bingo.
You're coming with me.
Come on, I'm nobody. Mister.
You know what? Let's loot him first. Let's loot him first. You won't get the opportunity again. Let's loot him first.
Just let me go, come on.
Come on. Thank you. Work came.
So while you're here,
Oh, God, no.
It just got dark in the game really fast.
You got me mixed up with someone else.
Don't try to pull that one on me. Don't try to do that, boy.
what's your name, boy?
I don't know.
You don't know your name?
It's Kieran.
Kieran what?
I don't know.
Kieran Duffy.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is
You don't know your
real
name?
bad for you, Kieran Duffy.
Where are you taking me?
Somewhere you ain't gonna like.
Why? What are you gonna do to me?
Something you ain't gonna like. So I'd advise you to save your breath for screaming.
No, please.
No, please.
Please, mister.
No, bruh, you were in the wrong time at the wrong place, bro.
Let me go. I'll disappear. I'll go to Mexico.
You better shut your mouth, you little shit, or I will shut it for you.
You little shit. That just reminded me of SML.
Have a heart, mister. They don't tell me nothing. I swear. I don't want to die, mister.
Are you trying to test me? Is that it? Because I will break every bone in your body.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay?
Not one more goddamn word. Am I clear?
Okay. Okay.
That's 2 bones right there.
Oh, God. You try to scare him, Arthur. Good job. Are you kidding? Do I really have to go this path? Really? I really have to go that path?
Here we are, you sack of shit. Let's introduce you to the boys.
Remove Kieran, please. Stop glitching, boys. Stop glitching.
Don't hurt me, please.
Oh, don't worry. They're real nice.
Oh, don't worry, they just might fucking shoot you.
Yep. I got him.
Very good. Welcome to your new home. Hope you're real happy here.
You want me to make him talk?
Oh, no, now all we'll get is lies. Uncle, Mr. Williamson, tie this maggot up someplace safe. We get him hungry first. I got a saying, my friend. We shoot fellas as need shooting, save fellas as need saving, and feed them as need feeding. We are gonna find out what you need. I can't believe it! An O'Driscoll in my camp!
I ain't an O'Driscoll, mister. I hate that fella.
Oh, whatever you say, son. Well done, Arthur.
I'm just sorry we missed out on Colm.
Oh, there's time enough for that. Now, I gotta figure out if we can hit that train.
Okay.
Watch your mouth, Novea. I got my cousins in there saying fucka, 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 fucka. A few days later, he had lost his virginity.
It's been a bad few weeks. But Dutch being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams.
Are you kidding me?
Well, I thought you was reading him his last rites. Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Mind away, Rev. You still here then?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you'll pay me.
I'm gonna skip this right now. Come on. Come on. I'll see you guys later. Once this video is edited, you guys will be able to like, well, blah blah blah. You know the saying. I'm gonna go and see. I'm gonna use the restroom and take a bath and all that good shit. Get ready for school so I can get the girls and that pussy. I'll see you guys later. Ram the Jeremyray guys' dreams, and of course, we're outlaws to the end.